Schneider Electric. My role is master data management for vendor and customer architecture and delivery. I'm with the company for more than 20 years. Had a various operational roles starting in manufacturing plant, working on the quality, then on the process side, and slowly I moved to the IT. I love what I do. Um, I've been in the CRM area, on the ERP, BI, and now on the master data management. I have a very large experience in the complex multinational projects. I'm part of a high performing team and culture with Schneider Electric. So, a few words about the company and actually one video.
The world is full of people telling you who to believe they are. Well, we thought we'd tell you who we're not. Let's start here. We're not in shipping. We don't make lifts. Seriously, no lifts. We do this. We're good at this. And we make all of these. And even though you'll find us here and here, we don't make energy. We make you save it. And you'll be saving the environment too. Are we an internet company? Well, we connect and power just about everything around you, helping machines talk to each other and to you, making your world more personal. We're seeking out the big questions and answering them honestly. Like, how can we make the most of our energy and resources? Or can we make access to energy and digital basic human rights? We're real people, employees, developers, partners, investors, and inventors, all passionate about doing what's right. We're open. Humans of all sorts from all over, learning from each other and about each other. We're not here to save the world. It'll go on with or without us. We're here to be your digital partner for sustainability and efficiency, to ensure life is on everywhere, for everyone, at every moment.
Schneider Electric is one of the oldest company in France with more than 2 centuries of history. We've been in the mining industry, we've been in the ships, weapons, and what is today Schneider Electric is energy, sustainability, and what we call it life is on. Today the talk will be about APIs in the modern customer master data management. In Schneider Electric, we have an MDM for starting in 2010, and we started with a homegrown solution at that time. 10 years later, we experienced some challenges and we started looking for a new solution. First, we wanted to have optimized customer experience to improve satisfaction and increase revenue. We need to ensure critical customer attributes are complete, consistent, and accurate anytime, everywhere, meaning real time through a centralized system. And we need to be in line with the customer journey, with the touch points, and be in the right place and in the right moment with the customer master data. When we started, we had a fragmented data captured across more than 20 systems and difficult operation. This is customer journey not optimized. That's one thing. Another thing was we were unable to update or maintain the homegrown systems. In the beginning, it was a great success because it was working very well. Later on, the system was not maintained well, meaning the team was not documenting everything and became a custom system that was relying on the knowledgeable on just few people. And that was a problem for scalability and sustainability for the future. There was a lack of potential for innovation because the system was homegrown and it's difficult to innovate nowadays with AI and machine learning on your own. That was the second reason why Schneider Electric started looking for something new. And then the third reason is about the cloud. Our strategy is cloud first. We have a very large CRM implementation, Salesforce on the cloud, many other tools on the cloud. So that was a natural decision to select a system that is cloud. And as well, able to do the real-time operation plus a graph. That was that was the main drivers to go to Realcio. I'm sure some of you, most of you, are familiar with the product. This is a really great product, Cloud One, where we have the single version of the tool on our customers and individuals. It provides trusted data and quality real time. What do we do in the customer master data management? We actually creating a unified, or we call it golden record. We do matching, merging, uniqueness, decided survivorship decided on the business rules, and we are distributing a single unified record to the systems. Well, for the moment, we creating and distributing so-called uh, general view attributes. We don't have hundreds and hundreds of attributes. We have what is typically for master data, set of attributes, core, and then some common, but mainly the common and the unique attributes are managed in each and every system. We don't have an ambition to conquer the world. Our ambition is to be master data management as such. And in the Realcio platform, you can have, it's a very flexible, real time. You can have an easy integration with many other systems. We have data tenants, such as DNB we're using extensively, and many, of course, ML and AI, and many other fancy functionalities. We were looking the system that can meet our expectations, real time, cloud-based, graph platform, and that was Realcio for us. One another reason I have to mention is at the time when the platform was selected, it was a relatively small. And our preference, I should say my preference, is to work with the vendors that are not huge mastodon, not that the biggest one are not great, they're super great, but less flexible, as we know. And as we are quite specific as a processes, as a company, Schneider Electric, for us it's important that the vendor is flexible. Flexible, I mean, what we do today is co-innovation. We have a so-called program architect from Realcio, a person who is working 100% for us, and he knows what we expect and we know what's coming. We have a very close relationship with the vendor itself, with the program and product management team. We expect that when a new feature is coming, we get 100% of it and not 95. 95 means very often zero. The expectation was to get data is a strategic asset. Everyone is saying data is the fuel today. Yes, it is. The data needs to be high quality, otherwise it's creating a lot of problems, business problems. We saved a lot of money on the logistics side because in the past the trucks, delivery trucks, were going to the different addresses. And if the address is incorrect, well, That's a problem. Customer satisfaction and cost. And we're able today to resolve the customer issues even faster than before. Our transformation approach. We've done it in stages. The first stage was, and here we introduce the APIs, was data quality by design, creation of data with expected quality from start. We worked and redefined the customer creation process. Then we introduced the so-called accelerators API. And we have mainly, I'd like to mention three of them. Search before create. Before creation in the system, we are doing search in the customer data link. And if the customer exists, we don't go back to create a new customer that is a potential duplicate, we just use it. That's one of the API. We have address validation. Upon creation, we are validating the address, whether this is a real address or not, leveraging the locate capabilities. Locate is a service natively integrated in the customer data link. The name of our implementation is platform actually is customer data link, which stands for ReAssure and many other services altogether. And the third accelerator APIs is a API that is getting data from Dun& and Bradstreet database. And this is fantastic when we have a new customer to be created, if it exists. In some countries, the coverage is great. In some other countries, it's less great. But this is a great facilitator to get the data right from the first time. We also introduced a KPI. We call it perfect customer record, meaning the data stewards and the people in the countries, they were incentivized based on the KPI. What we measure is the percentage of completion, how good the record being created from the first time. Then at the stage number 2, the customer data link became an MDM by bringing the data stewards. We have a very large data stewards community in the in the regions and in the countries, depends of the organization, to the new system. We've done a big bang, which was quite risky. So we worked for 6 months, day and night, to test the migration, and were successful. So the data stewards started working in the new system even before we have all the connectors. The old system and the new systems were synchronized, but the people were working in the new system. And in the stage 3, we announced customer data link as an authoritative source. Slowly we connected for 2 years, and now it's the third year, actually for 3 years. 4 years now. So we connected close to 50 systems, which is a great success. It's a success story for the company. And this success should have not been possible without stage 4. They're not 1, 2, 3, 4, but I mean, some of the stages are happening in parallel, obviously, is the data governance. It's important that we have rules and people in the organization that are taking care to make sure that the operation is done correctly, that we have targets on the KPIs, people are aware they do that. We deploy the framework of data officers in the regions. In the early days, it was difficult because we didn't have ambassadors. We had the data stewards, but they're not depends of the organization. Some of them are not on the executive level. That makes the message pass in a difficult way. So introducing the data officers helped a lot to have the right sponsorship in the local organizations. We implemented initially 8 critical attributes, and we are still working on the business transformation, which is the most difficult piece. Just few numbers. about the utilization of the API, which is the focus of today's discussion. The business benefits, to sum up. We are serving all the processes in the company. First, through a fast and accurate account creation, faster goldenization, real-time system, consistent critical data elements, we measure that and we correct, and we reduce the duplicates from when we started 6 to 2% as of today. The business value through a transformation. A lot of trainings been done. I've just put here a sequence of what's been done. Summer school, continuous trainings, because people, they change or they tend to forget. We all like that. We're working on the so-called customer referential. Each and every year, we own the referential for customer classification, for market segmentation. We're training people and we are making the change and the data rework in the connected systems. We have a certification on customer data quality. And we have a lot of trainings on the data steward community. The key takeaways. With the new system, we provide an optimized customer experience to improve satisfaction and increase revenue. Second, we ensure that critical customer attributes are complete, consistent, accurate, real-time data through a centralized system. And the third, understand the customer journey to support key business function and initiatives to drive operational efficiency. Thank you.